Hey, what's up guys, it's Uchiha here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was the Reincarnation of Batman Who Laughs and Was Neglected. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and like and subscribe to my vlogging channel as well. And you might see the behind the scenes of, today's video there today. After a few hours of uploadation, obviously. So aside from that, yeah. I want to ask you guys a question. You as well. Because I'm currently vlogging, so yeah, I'm just saying this. Don't mind, okay? So, the thing is that, as you guys know, I have created a Facebook page in the past, and if you are not aware, and if you are using any device, cellular device, I mean mobile, so go to the About section of this channel, you might be able to find the, Facebook page posts. So, click there and visit my Facebook page, and follow if you would like to. The thing is that page is completely barren, and I would like to ask you guys, what should we do with it? I mean, should we, upload gameplays, live sessions, anything you want? I don't know, man. I don't even know why I created it. So, yeah. If you want to join the community, go there and just write down your ideas, guys. And aside from that, enough of this. Let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro! Our story begins 13 years after the QB attack in Konohagakure Nosato, as we go deep inside the village to see that a kid was slumping his feet to the ground as he was climbing up the stairs of an apartment building. That kid had blonde hair, blue eyes, tan skin with 3 whisker marks on each cheek, as in his hand was his goggles. As he sighed as he went inside his apartment and closed the door and laid on his bed, as he remembered what has happened earlier. He failed the exams, 3rd time, and was not, given the go to become a shinobi, obviously. So he went to visit his Gigi, as he began to spy because his curiosity was piqued when he heard about 4th Hokage and something about being alive, until his name was mentioned, and them being his parents and them leaving him here, and Naruto containing the soul of the QB. It was all mentioned by the elders as well as between Hiruzen, as Naruto didn't want to listen anymore, so he came back home. As he sighed, closing his eyes as tears fell down. All his life he wanted nothing more than to become the best Hokage ever, to protect these villagers, to earn their respect, and aside from that, to be like the 4th Hokage, nothing more. But it turns out that said man was alive and was his own father who have left him here. And all those years of pain, and all those years of crying and wounds that has been already healed, became open and were more painful than ever. There was no bleeding at all, but they still hurt it, as he began to shake while crying in his sleep, realizing that how much the world hated him. As suddenly, that tears turned into chuckling, as he began to smile. His blue eyes flashed green for the first time. As we go inside Naruto's mindscape, QB, realizing that its host was at its lowest, thought that it might be the best time to corrupt him, to bring him to its side. But it was shocked again, because of the hatred as well as the darkness that was unleashed within its soul. It was so scary and consuming that even the QB felt suffocated for some reason, as inside that darkness stood a man wearing a tight black jacket with a huge grin plastered on his face that looked painful to hold for too long, as his eyes were glowing green, until a mask appeared. Well, if you see this, I have been reincarnated, me, to bring joy and smile into this world. Now who should I begin with? What do we have here? Well, who might you be, my furry friend? Who are you, mortal? You are more dark consumed than even me. Darkness? You think darkness is your ally? No, you merely adopted the darkness. I was born in it, said the man, as it began to cackled like a maniac. Who are you, mortal? I'm not gonna be lenient next time. Oh, why so serious? Said the person as his smile dropped, as a green liquid was then released in the air as it turned into smoke, which QB inhaled begrudgingly. What are you doing? As the man began to chuckle, as the QB's eyes flashed red even. I want a pet in this world, and you, my furry friend, have piqued my interest, more so than my robins in the past life. As on the outside, Naruto woke up as he gasped. He was sweating all over. What was that? He looked at the clock. It was nighttime because it was 3 a.m. and it was barely any morning or sunlight outside. His whole body was sweating. What kind of dream was that? Was that the Cubies doing? No, it could have been. I need to drink water, Naruto said, as he went up out of his bed and went to grab a glass of water. After drinking so, he went to washroom, and after cleaning his hands, he was looking at himself into the mirror. As he blinked once and twice, he could have sworn that inside of his apparition, he saw a person whose eyes was covered with a huge metal piece with spikes and a huge blastery grin on his face that looked like it hurt. It was a haunting image altogether. As it spoke, why? Why do you deny who you are? What do you mean? Who are you? Are you a ghost? I may be. I may not be. Or I may be you. What? You can't be me. Looks can be deceiving, kid. So, I want to ask you a question. How do you feel like becoming a Joker? What do you mean, Joker? Like in circus? Yes! That is what you have been for the past 13 years of your life. Your parents threw you away? As the man began to laugh like a maniac again. And not only that, the funny thing is, he took wiping away the fake tear. The funny thing is that every man you trusted has betrayed you. So I will ask you again, my friend. Join me. And become what you are. Embrace what you are. And what is that? A clown? Precisely. What? Are you insane? Insane is, you can say, a term that I was referred with. But that is just a minor term. That's all. So, what is your decision, my friend? No. Even if they did, I will not be you. Because I'm not you. Deny all you want. Because when they had enough of you, they will throw you away. And from my perspective, as I have seen your life, they are enough of you that they had. He said, emphasizing each and every word, as he had now a huge frown in the mirror as Naruto was panting. Go away! As he threw his chair that he grabbed and into the washroom as the mirror broke, as Naruto was panting. I need to get out of here. As Naruto was about to leave, he opened the door, and what he saw shocked him. He was knocked out cold by some people that were standing there. All he saw was, before his vision going black, some people laughing. We got the demon now. Time to dispose him for good. We waited for this long. Now he's an adult. He can take it like a man. See? Told you. Was the only voice he heard. After that he woke up. God knows where. And underneath him was a huge container, which had a burning chemical, or some mixture of sort. What is that? That, kid, is some expired shit that we found in one of the laboratories of Orochimaru that we discovered. Some chemicals. And they can be dangerous. Please, don't do this. Please, I beg of you. Naruto said as he was on the verge of crying. Beg? No. You don't get to beg. That is something that a kid would do. Or those who are weaker than you would do. Like us, when we did, but you didn't listen. You just trampled on our loved ones and destroyed them. And killed them. Now is the time for them to be retributed and avenged. With your death and blood, they will be avenged. And you shall perish. No, please, no, please, Naruto said, as suddenly His sensei arrived there. Silence! It was none other than Mizuki. Mizuki, sensei, please, help me. Why would I do that, demon? Oh, and Iruka sends his regards. As Naruto's eyes widen. Not him. What? Why do you look so shocked? Obviously he would hate you, because you killed his parents, demon. As with that, they pulled the lever, as Naruto was thrown down, as the chain was lowered down to the container until they could not hear his screams. As after a bit shaking, the chain went still. As they lifted up the chain, to their surprise it was melted down to the point where it entered the liquid. And it indicated that the chemical was dangerous enough to burn down even the body, as well as the bone, leaving no trace of his existence. As this was going on, we go towards Hiruzen Sarutobi, who, from his Anbu, as well as his secretary, found out that Naruto was seen dashed out of his office, and with tears in his eyes. As Hiruzen understood, after finding out about the time around which this happened, that Naruto has heard about all of this, and he has found out as well from Iruka that Naruto has failed, and Iruka was quite, well, sorry for what has happened, but he has to do for all rights because Naruto was failed to do the final jutsu, and he has finally put up the list of the people who have betrayed Naruto as well. Aside from that, Hiruzen was already dealing with the trauma of, well, Naruto finding out about his parents already, and this was a lower blow, so he knew that how much of a, well, Naruto was feeling right now, and it wasn't good in any case. So he wanted to cheer him up by giving him some of his best ramen and spending some time with him. But when he arrived at his apartment, his blood ran cold. The apartment door was open, as there was some blood on the door as well that was frozen, indicating it has been some time that Naruto was taken from here. He alerted his Anbus, which alerted the clan heads, and the hunt began for Naruto. But luckily this time around, the mob that has brought him to the factory that was abandoned were smart enough, and they left no traces behind. So the trace ended outside of Konoha's gates, and some shinobis entered from the other gate, as the Hokage was alerted of the whole shinobis, and they were all captured, as Mizuki was about to go on his final mission, and that was to steal the scroll of ceilings now after killing the demon, but he was halted. As we go towards Naruto while this was going on, with the interrogation of those people, because they went away even without the mission outside of the village, and they were now under the suspicions. Even though they were acting smart, in the end they were caught. So, now we go towards Naruto. To the surprise of some people who would have seen him, Naruto didn't die. As we see a hand climbing outside of the container. As the person's face was then above. It was completely coated with liquid, as there was a huge gulp over him, as his eyes was visible, as it flashed green. As this time, instead of a smile, there was a frown as well as sneer on his face. As he fell down, I will kill them for this. Why are you laughing? Why? Because it's funny. What do you find funny in this? I was this close to dying. You see, kid, I was laughing because I told you. And you gave me that speech that no matter what happens, you will always trust those people and will listen to them. You see, those people cannot be changed. People don't want to change. That are the type of people they are. No matter how much you growl, how much you grovel on your feet and hands, they won't listen. So join. Join this side that you're on and embrace it. Become complete. Join me. As I am a part of you and you are a part of me, said the person while he was laughing as Naruto grabbed his hand. So be it. As the other man chuckled, no kid, don't, said Kurama as his green eyes flashed red before going back to green. Oh, my master has now completed itself. As Naruto on the outside, eyes flashed green, as a huge grin was plastered on his face. As he began to laugh like a maniac. As now we have a time skip. Time skip of 2 days later. That is when Minato and Kushina arrived back after 13 years of departing from the village, with their children in tow. That was none other than Menma and Mito, who they have trained after giving them the chakra of the Kyubi no Yoko. They were so excited to meet their brother, as well as their son, who they have left here in the care of the village, who was, in their perspective, spoiled to the core as the hero of the village, aside from the two who were becoming legends. As Minato believed this because he left his dying words that treat him like a hero. So he wanted to surprise his villagers. So they took another route that straight leaded them to the Hokage office. After arriving there, they knocked on Hiruzen's office and they went inside. As Hiruzen was shocked to see them. Ah, that is the reaction I was looking for, Kushina said, as everyone who was there as well was shocked. Oh, we wanted to give you guys a surprise. Didn't you all will be here? We were here for the past 2 days, Minato, trying to find Naruto. Nice prank, but seriously, where is our son? It's not a prank, Kushina, said Tazumi, as they all became serious, because they knew if Tazumi was acting like this, then something really was off, because she was the most happy-go-lucky woman around them. What happened? Some people were found 2 days ago. They were returning from the northwest gate of Konoha, and they were happy and chuckling in the night time. And they are not talking what they have done, but they said that they have liberated the village. As their eyes widened, as their guts were twisted, and the siblings, they just froze. If they have remained here in Naruto's stead, something like this would have happened to them in their brother's stead. And they were still feeling disgusted with what happened to their brother. Izzy, we don't know. We are trying to find him. They have no scent on them, as well as they have removed the scent of the boy. We are trying our best to find him, high and low, but in the end we are not able to locate him. How is this possible? We don't know, Kushina, but I promise you this, we're gonna find him. As this was going on, we go towards Naruto, who has went outside for the first time, as he saw a caravan that was going towards the village. As he smiled, good, my supplies will be recovered from this. As he yelled for help, as the man stopped and came there with the guards that he carried, as Naruto one by one twisted their necks and ripped apart the jaw of the person. Why are you all so serious? Okay, I seriously need to get those clothes. As Naruto, containing his laughter, grabbed those clothes, as he now went near the lake to take a shower, the whole water turned poisonous as the fish died. As Naruto began to chuckle, "Aw, look at them! Aren't they adorable?" Oh my god, I cannot contain my laughter. As after that, Naruto then dressed up. Because he didn't have the metal piece right now, he grabbed a black cloth to tie above his head and eyes. Because of the chemical, his senses have been enhanced, and so have his other senses and physical skills. Those chemicals were not only dangerous, but they were quite potent and powerful, giving Naruto all sorts of powers and turning him into the first meta shinobi ever. As Naruto then said, "Okay now, time to extract the payment for all the fun they had. It's obvious that a joker and clown should be paid for making other people laugh, right?" As a fox that was standing in front of him, with green eyes and his smiled with all of its teeth showing. "Yes, master. Good, good, my friend. Now we go and make everyone smile from ear to ear," Naruto said. As after that, Naruto destroyed the whole caravan of the travelers that were going towards the village. As Naruto then stopped, why don't I start with other villages? In the end, it will be more fun, right? Yes, it will be. Tell me about locations, since you are the one who have lived here more than me, Foxy. That was a good one, master. Obviously, with delight. Takigakure is the nearest to us, inside the land of fire. I heard they also hold a Jinchuriki, and it is not treated well. As the smile then turned into a frown, as it turned back into a smile. More the merrier, they say, right? Let's go. As then they moved towards Takigakure. As we go to the village, to their perspective, after one more day, to see that there was a chase going on, as the whole mob was chasing after a girl who fell down. Now we're gonna kill you, brat. We have been given permission by the leader. No, brother wouldn't. He did. And your own parents have given the consent. Oh, have they now? Well, you lying bastards. What do you mean? We have a written consent here, and I have his head here, as they all stumbled back, as the head of their leaders was displayed. As a leader of this village, I said that you do not kill her. See? Your leader is saying. Isn't that right, leader? Said Naruto, talking to the leader's head. Yes, it is right, Naruto-sama. I was a foolish idiot and a pig who wouldn't listen to you. I'm so sorry, Fu. As Naruto then threw his head and kicked it. Go! Sui! As he did the sui pose. And after that, they all looked at him like if he was an idiot. But they were still scared as Naruto turned towards them. Now, the fun begins. You want to see a demon, right? What are you? I am a person who makes people laugh, who are too serious for their own good. Why are you all so serious? Come out, Kurama, and eat them all if you want to. I'm gonna talk to our friend over there. As Naruto walked towards the girl who was scared while Kurama ripped apart every one of the mob. As Naruto now bent down and looked, his green eyes, now unveiled, looked at him. Why are you so serious, young one? Have they hurted you? Have they... I'm sorry. Harmed you? As the chuckling continued while he talked, as the girl was getting creeps by this. Yes. Do you want to be happy again? Yes, I do. Will you look at that, Kurama? I found myself a muse. Okay, but you don't have to be so serious, my love. As Naruto kissed her, and then, due to his kiss, something happened, as some toxins were released which was absorbed inside Fu's body, as Fu's eyes flashed green, as her amber eyes turned green as well. Yeah, you're right. I feel good, said Fu as she smiled. Told you, honey. Now, like a little girl, what would you do now, since you're my girlfriend? You're making me blush, honey. Obviously, I will destroy this pathetic village, starting with my parents, as Fu and Naruto witnessed the death of their parents in the most cruelest way. As after that, they destroyed the village. And it became a quite popular news that a clown and his muse, with a fox that smiles, are on the run. They have clean growing eyes. The male is pale, with dead dyed hair that looks green and yellowish. As for the girl, she has green hair already and green eyes now. As for the fox, it is orange with 9 tails, similar to that of the Kimi no Yoko, but its eyes is green and so are its teeth. As Naruto was seen holding this article, reading it while his feet up on the table, as laying beneath him was the bodies of those people who resided in this place. It was the news article company that published the bingo books and all. Naruto says just jacked them and their company, because he needed a hideout, and what popular place than this? Nobody will look for them here. Every one of them were dead, so the people were left without the bingo books. Honey, I don't know why you destroyed the bingo book center. We could have gone to destroy another village. I'm bored. Silence, my love. In due time we will, Naruto said. But first, let them think that nothing is wrong. Let them be surprised with the text that we are gonna commit. Because if the surprise factor is out of this, it will be no fun, and they will go back to being serious. Do you want that, Fu? No. Exactly, my love. I want them to see my smile, and when they see it, I want them to feel terrified. Naruto said as all of them began to laugh. While this was going on, Konoha was in its own sorrow because the news of Naruto Uzumaki's true past was released to them, and the execution was being held, and their heroes were welcomed. But they were disgusted by the people of the village, and they did not want to bond with any of them, no matter what they do. As for Naruto, people offered peace with the Kage by offering a stone, but a stone could not replace their son. By stone I mean a statue here, so yeah. As they destroyed it with their own hands. As we see the family, which were now quite frustrated with the death of their son. As the all blame went to Minato, who was blaming himself and was enraged because of this on his own self. As Kushina wasn't any better. And on top of that, he has been reinstated as the Kage, even if he didn't want it to. And he has also learned about this news that a person named Clown has destroyed the village. And that village was their ally, Takigakure. And a fox similar to Ninetales' own run. They knew one thing: if the fox was freed, and if this fox was their fox, then Naruto might be dead. As the siblings were already quite heartbroken by this, even if they did not know about their brother, they still hoped that he would be here, happy, living the life they wished they had. But in the end, they were shocked to find out that he was living more disturbing life that they have ever lived. Almost and every time in fear of continuously getting attacked or killed. And it shook them to their core whenever they realized that this really happened to Naruto. So, this made them more aware to never put the village in front of their lives and those who were their loved ones. As Kushina was in her own sorrow, crying because she was a failure of a mother, as her friends have called her, because she made the decision in the end to go with Minato's plan, behind everyone's back. And Minato, let's just say that he was isolating himself from everyone. One, he didn't want to hear anything from them. Two, he had only himself to blame for this stupid plan. And his sensei for telling him about the prophecy, God-forsaken prophecy. If he could, he would rip that prophecy-speaking toad to shreds with his Rasengan. But he couldn't, because that wouldn't bring his son back. And on top of this monster is now free, roaming around the streets. As suddenly, a door busted open as a shinobi arrived. Hokage-sama, bad news. Kirigakure just got hit by the clown and his force, and it is wrecked and destroyed. The people are dead now. What? What do you mean dead? Like I said, Hokage-sama, the village is destroyed. Only 4 villages dead now. As another army officer arrived, who were said to be the guards. As he said, Hokage-sama, bad news. The clown has just hit the Iwagakure. What? How is that possible? We just received the news that he's there attacking it. Half of it is already gone. What? How is this even going on? I have to get contact with the other Kages. Call for a Kage summit with the other villages. ASAP! Hi. As after that, Hiruzen said, Minato, do you think that it is wise? What do you mean, Hiruzen-sama? It is wise. I mean to say is that I don't think it is wise to call for a Kage summit in between this situation. It could be dangerous, and aside from that, we have already Chunin exams that we need to host. Chunin exams can wait. The safety of this nation is first. And if this person can destroy 2 villages like this, and targeting the third one, which is considered a strong village in its own right, that we are not safe, Hiruzen-sama, with all due respect, and neither are those 2 other villages. So, as an obligation, as a friend, I am doing this, so that I can help myself and them. So kindly, I will be happy if you let me go. I see. As after that, the letter was sent, and urgently, within that day, the Kage Summit was held. As fast as they could, they arrived there. Oniki isn't here, said A as he was panting because of the travel, as the Kage Summit started as soon as he arrived. His village and Kirigakure just got destroyed. Oh, I see. So it wasn't just a prank. Prank? I wish it was, said a voice. A voice that sent chills down their spine, as well as the laugh, as a person arrived in front of them. The person had green blondish hair with two whisker marks that were visible, with a black lips as he had a big toothy grin, and there was a metal spiked piece on his eyes. Hello everyone. I am the clown that you call, but that is my name, not my name. My name is the one who laughs. And make other people laugh and get rid of their seriousness. As after that, they were quite shocked. This guy is a sociopath, they all thought. As he then said, Fu, my dear, what are you doing? Come down here and we gotta meet our new friends who we gotta entertain today. Aw, really, honey? I was just being prepared. Prepared for what? Said Rasa, because he was the one closest. Oh, for gifts. You see this flower? It is for you, Kazekage-sama. As he smelled the flower, as soon as he did, his skin began to form huge amount of bubbles. What is this? Oh, it was dipped in chemicals. That could kill a shinobi with poisons. With a single sniff. As after the Kazekage died because of breathlessness, he grabbed the flower and smelled it. Ah, isn't it beautiful? The smell of death. And destruction of seriousness. As he put the flower back into his pocket of the jacket he was wearing. Now, my two friends, as you as well. What are you? Samurai. Ninja cutters? Samurai, whatever. Jeez, why are you so serious? Shut up. What do you want? Nothing more than put a smile on people's faces and end their oppression and pain that you all have caused. Said the person as his smile stopped. What do you mean? And their suffering. You are causing the suffering to the people. No, I'm causing suffering to you people. Not the people who have suffered from you. There is a difference between you and I. I see myself as the Messiah of this land, who will help them get rid of their sadness, seriousness. Because why anyone needs to be serious at all? I just don't understand. Enough! You are going to pay for what you have done to the other villages. You cannot be allowed to live. Okay, honey, now we know which village to destroy first. It is this black guy's village. I am the Raikage of Kumogakure, and you will not leave here alive today. As his lightning armor activated, as he dashed towards Naruto, as Naruto just stood there, as the impact was made. But to his surprise, Naruto has grabbed his hand, which was coated in Raiton chakra with two fingers. Ah, why so serious? As Naruto punched the man, sending him straight out of the building into the down street in the alleyway, as he was covered in blood. As Naruto jumped down on him, as he began to pummel his face. You wanna fight, huh? Fight? Here you go! How do you like this? As he began to punch rapidly. Huh? Are you enjoying this? Because I am. As after beating the shit out of him, as his face, teeth, as well as his hand was covered in his blood. Naruto stopped. As he looked at the people. Hello there. There is nothing to see here. All you can go back. The entertainment is finished and done. He said in a musical tone, which was quite disorientated and chilling in its own right, as they all left, more like dashed away. As Naruto arrived back up on the place where the Kage Summit was happening. Your Kage is dying. Do you want to save him or not? As B and everyone else was shocked. A, their strongest shinobi, was just pummeled to the ground by this young kid. And you now. Hello, dear. Naruto took off his faceplate. Father. As seeing the face of his son, because he resembled his siblings who were his twins, but the only difference was that his eyes were green, and his lips were black, and his hair was a little bit of yellowish and greenish. Lime green, more like it. Naruto? Is that... Yes, it is me. Oh, you should have seen your face. As Naruto began to laugh. As he grabbed his head, as his face was up, as his laughter was heard throughout the hallway. A bone-chilling laughter. As he stopped. Why? Naruto said, as his smile was still there, but not a big toothy grin. Why? What? Why did you left me to rot there? In that village? Did you not like me like my other siblings? Do you also thought that I was a demon? Then again, it was because of you that happened. You made me who I am. Aren't you proud of me, father? Naruto, I'm so sorry, my son. I didn't. You didn't what? Enough, Minato. You never were my father. Neither did you want me. But guess what? I was born, and neither am your son now. I am the one who laughs. As after that, a darkness appeared everywhere as the person disappeared. As now we go towards Orochimaru's lab. This person, the one who laughs, he claims, said Orochimaru, since it has been few days since A's beating literally to that end, Kumo being attacked while there was a Kage summit and A was rushed to the hospital while, as the shinobis did not know what to do and the village was reduced to nothing more, as Suna was not scared, as was Konoha, and let's not forget the other minor villages as well. As inside the council, we see that Minato was seated there, as he revealed to everyone who the one who laughs is, as they all blame those men who have done this, who have made him the monster he is today. And suddenly, the news broke that Tsunagakure is no more. Naruto has destroyed the whole elemental nations with his mere power and strength. Even Orochimaru was quite shocked, and he was the next target, as Naruto then arrived there, inside Konoha, after the next day when the council was being held of taking the precautionary measures to stop the demon, now rightfully claimed title. But before they could do anything, a black smoke appeared as there stood Naruto in his all glory. Hello there. Did you miss me? Hey Ma, I'm home. Naruto said, as his mother was quite scared of her own son, and so was his siblings. Oh, my siblings! I always wanted to. As Naruto went towards them and gave them a hug. Why are you so serious? Aren't you happy to see me at all? Naruto? Is that... Yes, Kachan, it is me. I am back. Back from the dead. He said in a light chuckle. Where are those guys? Who? You know who I'm talking about, father. Where are they? They're dead. They were not yours to kill! I'm sorry, Naruto said, as all of them were scared and flinched. They were mine to kill. I don't mind, actually. Since you're my father, you basically avenged me. But, why do I feel so rage? It has to be done by me, Dad. You took away my kill. Why? I'm sorry, son, I did not. You did not knew? Huh, that figures. You did not knew that I existed for the past 13 years then again. What do you want, kid? Said Danzo. Oh. Destruction. Simple. That is what I want. I am an agent of chaos, and that is what I'm gonna cause. Chaos everywhere, with a smile on my face. Doing my job with a smile. As after that, he disappeared. As a Bijidama was released. As more than half of the council was killed. As the attack on Konoha began. This time led by some despicable and discount people. All Orochimaru's cannons that he has kept as hostages were now there as Naruto's goons with green eyes. And so were the Akatsuki members. The very own Akatsuki was now corrupted by him. You think I'm here alone to take down the strongest nation? No. As I was the Chaos of agent, they are my agent. planet, and we are here to destroy. Now, kiddies, attack! As Naruto himself attacked, and Minato and everyone was just trying hard to survive. As Naruto then arrived in front of them. Please, Naruto, you too can leave, Naruto said as he dropped his faceplate and mask. I have a question that I would like to ask my father, he said as he cracked his knuckles as well as his neck. As Minato then said, please son, don't do. I'm not your son, Minato. Fight me like I am a monster I am. Or else I will destroy the one thing that you love, this village. As Minato and Kushina and Naruto engaged in a taijutsu battle in all this chaos, while the children watched from the side, as they were stopped by Fu as they wanted to intervene when they saw their parents losing, because they feared that their brother will kill them. As Fu then said, don't. I don't want to hurt you, but if you went in the way of my pudding, then I will literally turn you into a paste. Get it? Pudding, paste? As both of them just remained quiet. Ah, you're no fun. Don't hurt them. I see. Honey, I won't. Good. As Naruto then began to beat both of them until his knuckles were covered in blood of his parents, who were bruised and swollen. I see now. I achieved nothing in the end. I thought I'd feel somewhat satisfaction, but no, I didn't feel anything at all. You have been the luckiest people in this world. I let you live. But then again, you guys are the biggest jokes. Being left alive and as a potato. I have taken away from you your abilities to use chakra by destroying your own coils. As Naruto then left, laughing his ass off, as to him this was the most cruelest and funniest joke that he could give to his parents who have abandoned him. After that, years went by, and the people were still afraid of the one who laughs, and sooner than later, the one who laughed disappeared altogether after destroying the elemental nations. But one thing was still remaining. Those who tried to form a village to become the ultimate power were the next razed to the ground, as a laughing helmet was left there, the helmet of the one who laughed, as it indicated that the person was not a myth, was out there, and he was targeting the ones who want to be corrupted and in delusion power, because he himself thought that he was the walking Shinigami amongst them, the smiling Shinigami. His other title was given to him after that. And the people cursed the Namikaze Uzumaki family after that, because they were the ones who brought this demon into this world, who was a lonely and innocent child, and was turned into a demon by Konoha. And Konoha was regarded as a name that was said with a spit, because it left a bad taste in the mouth of the people, because of the demon it has created, aside from the legends. And that is how the myth, the man, the legend, the man who laughed, walked among the shinobi world after the destruction. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace! I know it's quite a short, but yeah, seriously, I tried my best, so this is the most of the story that I come up with, so I hope you enjoyed it. Peace now, bye!